Morning, morning, morning. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me just check that we are all fired up on all cylinders here this morning. Um, just want to see that we're coming through. Yes, we are. We are there. Do join me. Right, I'm all excited this morning because of the news with George Russell being in, finally confirmed that he's in Mercedes for next year. Not that you're interested in sport at all, but yes, that's one thing I do follow. So, on a wave of excitement this morning. So, are you feeling excited as we hit September? We are into now the last 4 months of the year, and I'm wondering if you're feeling excited. We've now gone through the summer, we got a heat wave. Kids have gone back to school and the sun comes out and it's really warm. Doesn't this always happen in the UK? Come in and join me. Come in and say hello, or let me know if you're catching on replay. Because I don't really give much notification now when I'm doing a live. I just appear. I think it's where I can fit it in the times that I fit it in. I'm no good with planning it at the moment because this was supposed to be yesterday, and it's ended up now on Tuesday morning. So, are you all fired up? Are you all excited now about September and the last 4 months of the year? Um, and we know with the children have gone back to school, things are getting back to normal. Well, sort of normal. People are going back to work. Furloughs coming to an end for the end of this month, and we're all sort of starting to step back into normality. And normally, like I said, we can see. I've been seeing it. The school posts and the people that are, especially the women, that they can give it back to concentrating on their business because now their attention and their focus is on it because the kids have gone back to school. I know some children are still home. Some children have been sent home with high temperatures. As I said, it's still not quite perfect there, but we're all trying to get back in to some normality. So again, I'm wondering if whether now this is happening for you. And I know my 20 years of business that September's always been like the new January. I've had the August break, or when my children have grown up, I've worked through August, but I've also taken more time for me. Maybe I'm out in nature more, maybe I'm down the beach more, or I'm out in the forest because I go camping now in July. But I sort of tend to take maybe days out, trips out, and I often find that once I switch off and I relax a bit, that's when all the ideas come along. That's when I have pages and pages of notes of things I want to do. And I get fired up, ready for September, that I wanted to launch new therapies, or wanted to try new marketing techniques, or something I wanted to do within my therapy business. That September was like, couldn't wait for it to happen. It was getting so excited that the beginning of September was coming, and I was almost like wishing August away as I was like coming out with these ideas and I wanted to try them. So how is it for you? I have to say, whether it's because there's been no change for me. I mean, it's been a few years now since my boys have grown up, but I think it's because I've got a lot going on, that I've had ideas going on already, that September is just another month to me this year. For 20 years, I've always been excited. My energy's been up. It's like I've recharged my batteries. My brain is fizzing with ideas. Again, talking to Academy members yesterday, and in our tea and business clinic. And I know there was one therapist in there, one of our members there. Her brain is just fizzing with ideas, that she's got so many ideas but not enough time, and it's just like, get them out your head and then you can pick the ones you want to do. So it's a lot of that going on. Hi Ellie. So glad to see you here. Thank you for joining in. So how do you feel for September? Are you feeling fizzed? Are you feeling excited? Are you feeling recharged, batteries recharged, full of energy for September? Because I always think September's the new January. I've said that. I've got articles in the website about September being the new January. It's like that, if you're a stationery addict, such as I am. I love it through August when the back to school felt pens and notepads and pencil cases came out on display. And I'd be there like, oh, what am I going to get this year? Not that I was going back to school, but it was just like in the works. And WH Smith, what have they got? You know, what have they got for back to school? What notepads have they got? What pens? What feathers? What pencil cases have they got this year? You know, just really sad that, you know, I get excited about back to school and buying my stationery. I mean, I was like that when I was in school, but even now as a 58-year-old adult, I get the same. So to me, it always fires up. And again, it's just a case of if you had the chance to, yeah, that's it, Ellie. I'm not the only one then. um, but that's it. You know, we talk about that, we deal with that it's through August. Maybe you've had notepads, maybe you've been able to sort of sort it out and sort of writing down ideas, getting it out of your head, or have you been one that it's all there, and it's all buzzing and it's all fizzing. I mean, if you can use sticky notes, jot each idea down on a sticky note and have them either on a wall somewhere in your office or on if you've got a display board or a plastic, you know, magic board that you can pin up on a wall and put sticky notes to there, or write each idea down on there. Put it out. You don't have to plan it all out. You don't have to write every point with it. Just write it down so that you know in your head when you look and you go, oh yes, that idea. Then when you want to work on it, you can then pull that out and plan it out better in your notepad, because that'll be then the right time to use it. So either use sticky notes, use a notepad, whatever you can do, mind map it, whatever you can do. Don't have it all in there fuzzing, and because you won't be able then to concentrate on your work that you've got to do. Brain dump it, and then look at it from time to time and pull out the ideas and say, oh, I want to try and get that marketing idea. I want to go and do a group of photographs. I'll grab my phone and I'll go off, use a plain wall in my house, or go off down to the beach or a park, and I'll get photographs done. Because you can do it yourself. Oh, it's in my pack. Let me hang on. Let me have a look. Because I found this tip off another person. You can now buy these gadgets. They're about 4, 5, 6 quid on Amazon or eBay. And it's where you can set your mobile phone up, and you can then stand off and you can just click the button and your phone will take the photograph. Remember the old selfie sticks where you had to stand there and, you know, with your stick and take a photograph of yourself? Now you can actually set your phone up. So I can do my ones in the office, I can do them out in the garden. You know, you can prop them up on something, or get yourself a little simple tripod from Poundland or whatever, and you can set up and you can take photographs. You can have a little photo shoot of yourself by using that little clicker, and your phone will take photographs and video, so you can set up for your reels and things. So, you know, you can use that for a photo, shoot idea, something quick and simple that you can do yourself, to use those photos then, whether for your website or your social media. But taking these ideas, getting them down out of your head will stop them fizzing. But September can be such an energy vibe. I know in our industry we tend to love September now because it's autumn and the leaves will be turning its gorgeous colour, and we love the crisp morning walks, and we love the sort of, you know, what they call with the autumn and how the seasons change. But to me, and especially with this weather, it's still time to enjoy that sunshine. It's still time to enjoy that summer. So don't neglect your clients with that summer vibe. Some of them might be going off, especially those that have got older children, that or married children. They, like me, now tend to go off on a little holiday or have a little break, because there's no children about and they can have a quiet break. So I'm away for a couple of days next week. We're just having some downtime, some R&R. We're going to go off cycling for a couple of days in the New Forest. Think about those clients that still, you know, still thinking of summer, still having that holiday break. So think about bringing that still into your marketing. Plan out these ideas, write down these ideas, write down the marketing, what you still can do through September. I have to say, even though I'm sitting here fizzing with ideas for you, myself, I was quite flat until I started doing this live today. And it's my first time in 20 years that I haven't had the fizz and the energy, the resurge, the recharging of my batteries, and the September energy. My first time I haven't had that in 20 years of working. Whether it's because of what's been going on in the background for me, and I've got so much going on. It's just like August has just sailed into September. Doing this video might spark that energy back in me. I'm probably maybe a few days away next week will breathe that difference. But that's okay. If you're not feeling that energy, if you're not feeling that fizz, if September is not the new January for you, that's okay. Please don't beat yourself up that I'm not like everybody else. I'm not fizzing. I haven't got the energy. You do you. I'm doing me this year. I can't mind map. I haven't got pages of sticky notes. I haven't got, excuse me, sorry, I did switch my phone off. So I didn't have sticky notes. I didn't have, you know, I haven't done the mind map. I haven't done the fizzed, the brain working things out. It's just been there, you know, I've just gone on from one day to the next. Been too busy, so focused on the Academy 3.0, that's 3.0, that it's gone through August, through into September. But if you feel the same, don't beat yourself up about it. Maybe it's time to sit back. If you haven't got that energy, maybe it's the time to sit back. Maybe because you've had your head down so much with working or looking after family or whatever, maybe it's time to take a step back. Do some stuff for you, whether it's lazing about in the garden, whether it's taking that walk down the beach. And I'm not going to be talking about, oh, you know, self-care and the bath. We're all talking about that recently, that everybody assumes that self-care is taking that bath. It's not that. It's whether it's journaling, it's whether doing something creative, whether it's baking, whether it's, you know, as I said, going down for a walk down the beach or down in the local park, whether it's taking yourself off to the cinema or seeing a show. Now these are all coming back. Doing things like that, just get to switch off, and maybe that vitality, maybe that energy will come back in your business. And I think for me, it's probably that workload that I've got to do. I've so encompassed myself in 3.0 that I've buried myself in it. I'm probably lost myself in it, the wood within the trees. And I think when I get out the other end, I will have a belated new energy. I will have a belated September for me. I think that's when I've done that. But if you are fizzing, if you have got that energy, share it. Let your clients know. Let your business know. Share it. Share that fizz. Share that passion. If there's things you want to talk about, come into the group and share and talk it over with us. If there's more things that's going on, let us know. If you're struggling, if you're feeling emotional, if you're not got the energy in there, I want to talk about that, and you're not feeling it, share that. But whatever you're doing is right. If you feel you need to kick up the backside, if you feel you need something that bit more, again, come and have a chat with me. I may be able to help you out. You know, I'm able to, if I can't help myself, but I'm certainly able to help others. But, you know, let me know, what's your energy like? As I said, I can see there that Ellie has said she's been definitely feel that about September, and she's been talking about it with her clients. So do you share that with her? Do you name any treatments? Do you rename any packages for September? Are you looking now towards these last 4 months and looking towards Christmas? Are you putting the planning in for Christmas? I'm going to be talking more about that later on this month, after I've had my couple of days away. I'm going to be talking about the planning and the steps that we take leading up to Christmas. I'm going to be talking over the next couple of months, and with my little mini retreat that I'm setting up again, now that we got face to face, what I'll be doing at the end of the year for planning for 2022. So things now start to take place. Things now start to step up towards the end of the year. So are you still in summer mode and still feeling laid back? Or are you feeling full of the energy and looking forward to work in the next 4 months? Or do you feel you need to kick up the wax at the what's it, up the jacksy, and need a bit of a push because you're procrastinating so much? Let me know how you're feeling. I'd love to know your thoughts. But that's it for now. I don't wanted to make this quite a quick one for you today. I've gone on longer than I thought I was going to do. But I will catch up again with you soon. Have a great day. Enjoy the weather while we've got it. Bye for now.